Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Seminoles will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
What a way to start a game. Coaches always talk about from the opening whistle being locked in and being loaded and being ready to go. Taking the opening kick back for a touchdown, man, it doesn't get better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you bring it.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your...
In challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice. Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The Seminoles are flying down the field. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. He didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. You want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Hard running there.
This 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down. Have fun with that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll throw it on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Right back to it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting north.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Calls his own number. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Better get out this man coverage. I'm about to barbecue this shit. Oh, he was wide open. Oh,
just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down.
I'm telling you now.
After the incompletion, back
get out of man coverage. We will barbecue this shit, buddy. Barbecue, toast, ribs, bacon bits. Get out of that right now.
Touchdown, Florida State.
And you can tell he trusts his
tight
end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We can't let 46 keep running.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Oh!
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, 46 was clowning.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse.
Now, why the fuck can y'all defend that like that the last time you ran it?
I'm loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're they're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Play action. Play action.
Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job of getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down.
Shankopotamus.
Now a fair
Man, ref, he ain't giving me space to catch the football, man. I'm sick of this shit.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the
There we go.
Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try the left side. Can't get him to the ground. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the 1st half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. The corners are walked up tight. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Man, here they go with this bullshit. Man, who he hold, bro?
Holding on every play.
Yeah, you really can't call hold on every play.
The Seminoles
These must be Big Ten refs, bro. I ain't going for this. Big Ten refs don't like us. Huh, we ain't going that way. We going this way.
The run to the right.
Whoa.
Oh, the 360.
Oh, get in there. Oh.
And he runs it in for the score.
Yeah, smoke. Hey, what you smoking out the game?
That's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing.
Yeah, smoke. That's my dog.
End zone continuing.
What you challenging, man? He in there. Tony toe taps on that sideline, sir.
So he
wasting challenges.
by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that
Can we not kick it to this nigga, man? Good grief. He do the score every time he touch the ball.
Gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington.
He almost scored right there, man.
In this ranked-on-ranked matchup, the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything.
It smells like jet sweep. Smells like jet sweep. I'm in your playbook, son.
Last time, David, they'd like to be more productive this time.
We in your playbook.
Drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, hell nah. Ain't no way you tried us. We don't go for that.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Go for that at fourth.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest.
I ain't catch the ball, man. Damn.
A little bit deep on that shot, but listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Get to the middle of the field. Psych. Oh.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
How the fuck is you tired, bro? We just had drinks and Gatorade at halftime.
Guys, here comes that
fat ass in shape.
Back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch.
Oh shit, he got sealed. Oh, you ain't. Oh, hold on. Let's go slow. Excuse me. Excuse me again.
I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive longer? Who's going to take some shots?
Hey, 61, get your shit together, bro.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Going to the running game.
That's
Cross
a good run,
the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse.
I ain't know how they whooping our ass off.
You watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Look at that. He just whooped your ass up front, bro. Good Lord.
Speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Y'all call y'all fast-star recruits.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Throws for the
Dunk.
tight end.
That's pass interference, bro.
Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's running, moving the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
Snap the ball, bro. Damn.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Yeah,
he steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right?
Winston, snap the ball, bro. You about to piss me off.
A quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
Oh, they too little. They little guys. They don't lift no weights.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game.
Get them back in the game. They don't lift no weights.
Just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Man, he ain't want no smoke. I knew he ain't want no smoke.
And that one will give him the lead.
Tank, he ain't want no smoke, bro.
That touchdown was
That's why he whiffed like that. He ain't want no smoke. He's gonna get embarrassed on national TV.
The other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They keep giving me these two
He'll
people in
take
the
return,
corner.
try to get better
Oh, you
field
strip him.
position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Man, yeah. Almost knocked the O off his helmet.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that.
They trying to run on us and power run on us. What's wrong with these niggas, man? Power running on us. Come here.
You keep trying to fight for extra yards. You don't have your head on a swivel. Watch out, because these
power running on us. What's wrong?
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And when those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27.
We know what play coming. We on that. Oh man, where did you go, safety? What are you doing?
And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. We asked earlier this
benched
week
for life. What is wrong with you?
And of course he said the
Leave
open,
open
one,
like
but
that.
we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that.
Where is he going with that football?
The quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection was applied or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Where he
Really
think
nice
he's
stuff
going?
there from this senior leader.
Cracking his face mask. Where you think he going? Boom! That's a good ass game, though, boy. Let's see what we got on 3rd and 20.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work.
Ain't no way for the run option.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good defense.
And he's not going
Wait,
to
going
make
for it on
it. The
4th and
defense
16.
denying him the
Woo,
first
somebody
down.
must have been open.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
He run outside this pocket, he got to pay a price.
He'll try to toss it.
You motherfuckers.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again.
Oh, he got blocked. This might be a touchdown.
Shakes off the defender.
Strip.
And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch and kept it himself and turned it into a big play.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw.
Strip. Oh, he got his ass. We knew the strip was coming. Strip club. Throw the ones. Strip club. Boy, you running around there with all them people in there, boy. You thought he was, man.
You've got a golden opportunity.
Strips.
Down in the red zone, you just can't put it on the ground.
Finish these scrubs off.
From the gun,
oh,
the
yeah.
running back
Run him over.
Just buried it.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense.
They hurt my nigga leg, bro. Then they took -7 speed because of that. That's wild. Type shit this game on.
Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Damn, my nigga tired too. All right, well. We got running backs for years.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1.
Damn man coverage again. That's a mistake.
He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This offense is not letting up,
Winston,
guys.
you ain't gonna keep throwing ducks either, bro. What the hell your problem is throwing them ducks?
This defense just has not
oh yeah, excuse me. Oh, I ain't got the moves on. Ah!
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
The defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps.
A freshman out here
took
like
advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Hell no, man. Go back to what we was doing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
everybody
which
taking turns running the ball on these shrimps.
What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking for space. It's
we almost got out of that Starks. I like what you did there.
Minimal pickup.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the
That's
first
where you're going to put your defensive end. What he's supposed to do, he's supposed to stop the little drag route from the running back, the little arrow route. That's the plan. What if he ain't going that way? We ain't going over there. You're going to where you're not, sir. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, let's go out of there, Starks.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice.
Who else ain't get to run the ball? Who else ain't running the ball today?
Everybody uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve.
R. Brown, freshman, let's go. You ain't get to run the ball today.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them
with white guy. Like a Christian McCaffrey type of dude. Now, why is you lined up in this? And why is you over there? Why? I want to know why. It don't matter. Running the ball.
They'll try the run.
Oh.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense.
Here, white man. You don't get tackled.
Back and save as much time as possible. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Aww.
He was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This game's stupid. Now, why would I go for it?
it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pass.
It's got to be the dumbest game ever.
Go for it. 2-possession game here in the second half.
Damn, why, man? Wait, oh.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
What? Man, we clutch out here. Ice water in his veins.
Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Fuck? And the fumble on that last drive could have been
just hold y'all on, bro. We finna get smoked off the ball. Get him linebacker. Oh, we too fucking slow.
All kinds of running room. Ripped off a
that's a good play call.
On that one as he gets the first down.
I thought he would have came out of that.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go
light him up.
Back to
what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's
on the play call with the little wheel route. I guarantee that won't be open this time.
So they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and post.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got
throw the check down.
Clock stops momentarily
for the
first down.
Throw that check down. Throw the check down. 80 ain't gonna be open. He's about to throw the check down again, buddy.
Catch in the middle. It's Dawkinson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Where do you think he's going? Give me that ball. Oh, hey, 92, you lay out for that, man. You lay your fat ass out for that. What's wrong with you?
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Be on that. Oh.
Using his legs to buy
Get
some
him.
time. Let's it fly.
Oh, we want that football. What is he thinking?
And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the
they play Oregon music after he threw an interception. They ain't shit.
Getting set for first down.
This is a great
he
game,
will
man.
take
Good
a knee,
game,
and the
man.
defense
Wonderful.
can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have